Can we have a Thank you very much. That is the national anthem that was written for Nigeria years ago. We are in 2013, and 53 years ago, like I said, Nigeria became one nation. An amalgamation that was made in 1914 to make that country one entity. We had northern and southern protectorates before then. Those in the north were in the north, and those in the south were in the south. And there was an agreement of decision that in 1914 they should become one entity. But in 1960, not 1916, no, 1960, the decision was made that Nigeria had grown to a level to take care of itself. We could fend for ourselves, we could manage our resources. And then, by the grace of God, 3 years, we are here today. Please, I want to encourage every one of us who are Nigerians, and those of us who are non-Nigerians, or for those of us who are sweet Nigerians, or Nigerian sweet, or Nigerian Latvia, Nigerian Lithuanians, or Nigerian Ghana, or Ghana Nigeria, don't be discouraged. The future is bright. As a matter of fact, we are growing, and by the grace of God, we will get there. Today we have bad leaders, but don't worry, in a couple of years we have good leaders. Today we don't have electricity. In a couple of years, we will have 24 hours electricity. Today, the telecommunications could be bad, but I promise you, by next year, when MTN calls 24 hours, that signal will not break. I want to also promise us that, by God's grace, in a couple of years from now, if you are traveling from Lagos to Benin, the road will be very express-like. No pothole, no gallop, no police. You will get to your destination within 3 hours. Don't worry. In a couple of years, I want to promise every one of us, don't worry, don't be discouraged. There will be 24 hours pipe burn. We say electricity, water supply. Everybody will get their water as it's done in Sweden. I want to also encourage us, don't worry, in a couple of years, if you are home, you can cook with your gas, you will cook with your electricity. No more kerosene, no more sawdust, no more firewood. So please don't be discouraged, things are getting better, and we have a generation of leaders that are being groomed right now that will make the situation better in Nigeria. At this point in time, I will welcome our chairman to give his opening speech. Can we please a round of applause for our chairman, sir? Thank you.
Thank you all, and I welcome everybody here in this auditorium, and I just have to tell you that my heart is filled with joy. And I say again, we all meet once again. It's a thing of joy to always gather like this. Because sometimes I heard people saying that they feel so lonely at home. And but if we look at the atmosphere here, I don't think anybody that is here is feeling lonely. I think we are here with one heart and mind for one reason. And that reason is in unity. Thank you very much. Before I proceed, I would like to give some insights on, first of all, I would like to thank everybody here for making out their time. And I would like to send some special thanks and word of encouragement to all Nigerians in this town that have been part of what we are doing here today. I want to use this opportunity to recognize you and to make sure that you understand that we all have you as part of us. Thank you very much. Before again I continue, I would like to let you what we are going to expect from me. Now, I'm going to first of all have a recap on the history of the union, which is the key major factor of this event. I will tell you a little bit about the union, what it's for, and a little bit of background of the union and what we all stand for, I think that will be the first one. And again, I will also explain and give some kind of account how far we have gone, the achievements, and way forward for the union. Let me first start with the history background of this union, because we all know that by this time last year, or let's say last 2 years, nobody is talking about union. But today, we are talking about union because we have one. So that is why it's important that I keep everybody informed on how we have been running the union and how the union has been progressing and our achievements so far. So that, like I said before, we all are part of this union. For the fact that we bring out our time here, and we have been doing that all along. No, this is not the first time that we gathered like this, and I can remember some similar faces on that gathering, and that gave me the kind of the courage to believe that all of you are part of us. So in that aspect, you're supposed to know how we run the union and how the union is progressing. I hope I'm making sense. Thank you. First of all, Nigeria Union Westmoreland was an idea for all Nigerians living here in Westmoreland that we should have one thing that unites each and every one of us. And we start thinking, that was last year, we start making plans, we start consulting each other, we start doing whatever we think that we should be in at that point in time in order to have something that will bring us together as one. And at the same time, not only Nigerian, but all Nigeria friends as well. So what we did was, we come up with an idea that we should, first of all, find a platform where we can be able to have a well-established union in this Westmoreland that could stand and never fall. So we thought of that, and we started making arrangements. So finally, on the date of 7th July 2012, we finally agree and we finally decide on the way forward towards creating this platform that will now give us the bet of a union that is known and will flourish in this town. That's exactly what we did on the 7th July 2012. So what we do was we created a body that will see that there is a platform that will be able to contain the union in Westmoreland here. That the union will stand for everybody who cares to be part of the union. And what we did was, on that day, those that were in attendance, I don't know, I still remember some faces that were there last year to see the event, how it went. And I still remember that you all, the memory is still fresh in your head. But I will still also like to remind those that were not there, so they will understand the roots of what we are celebrating today. So on that day, we all join hands and select noble Nigerians, those who are determined to make history in this town. And what happened was, I always say this, it's an honor when your people choose you to work for them. When they appoint you to work for them, it shows that they care for you. So if I should continue with this. I think I will just let you know that all those that were appointed were really committed on creating this platform that we all stand today and celebrate. So, and if I should go by name, on that day we selected this. Please, if you hear any name, I would like you to just give a hand of applause because it's not easy. Are we in agreement? Thank you very much. On that day, we decided that first of all, we should find someone who can be able to kind of take the lead. And it's like it was difficult then, but at the end of the day, we all come to a conclusion that that Mr. John Michael Okeke should be the head of the ESCO that will be able to work on this platform. And we all were in agreement, and that is how it was done. Please, can you give hand of applause for Mr. John Michael Okeke? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You will see him later on. Okay, and then again, we did the same thing in order to find someone who can be able to represent him when he's not there. And the name was, is God's Power Ojeblo. Please, if you are here, just wave your hand. Hand of applause, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then again, we realized that we still need more people, more hands. And then we decided, okay, now we need someone who can be able to put down everything that goes on in the union, which is as General Secretary. And everybody can agree with me that he is the best. Personally, I respect him a lot because he is man of the people. And that name was no other name than Kehinde Oyedokun. Please, can you just give a hand of applause for Kehinde? I don't know if he's here somewhere, but I know he must be around somewhere organizing. Yeah. Kehinde is our General Secretary. He takes note of everything that happens inside and outside Nigeria Union. And so far, I can assure you that he is the best. So again, we think about, okay, now, coming to finance, we need someone who can be there to give us that boost in terms of finance. So we choose no one else but Madam Mary Callistus. Please, if you are here, just wave your hand. Hand of applause, please. Yeah. Yes, Madam Mary is our treasurer. She sees, when it comes in terms of finance, she is always there for us. And again, we have another man who is the giant of the house. He's the only man that will stand even if nobody is there. He will always stand to face the challenge. And that name is no one else but Akiyemi Adeyemo. Please, can you give hand of applause for Akiyemi Adeyemo? He is the powerhouse of Nigeria Union Westmoreland. Okay, please, if you are here, just wave up your hand and we acknowledge you. Then we have other people also that we feel that they are willing to be part of what we do and to be part of working with Nigeria. And again, there is one more name that is, it's like this name is, we call him Solution because he always be there whenever we are confused. So he's the one that always come and